Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk.
Go check.
Sending corn back to my team, I will banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.
What we're going to move to now is the whole of the Premier League. And this is where it gets real interesting. Because now we've got to incorporate all the ups and all the little silly teams and that. So, first question. Keems, who's winning the league?
Man City.
Mm.
They just look the strongest. Would you not agree?
I'm asking you, bro. We can talk about my opinion in a second.
Man City gonna win the league.
You're not trying to, like, you don't think Liverpool can, like, they just added two.
I think, you know what I'm gonna say? I don't think there's been enough noise about Mane leaving, you know. I think that's a big loss. Big loss, bro.
100%. I be telling these Liverpool man that, but they just keep talking about the Egyptian.
I'm hearing Firmino's rumoured to be going Juve. See if that happens.
Man can't be relying on Salah.
Relies on a lot of other players.
Exactly. Facts.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he won't get 20 odd goals or whatever, because he might still do it. That's what he does.
In the first half of the season.
You get me?
What about the second half?
But Mane, bruv, he's just, I don't know, there's something about him that was just...
Man, know how I feel about Mane.
They got, what's his name now?
Which Nunez.
Yeah, Diaz. They got my man. My man's good, flair and that, but is his numbers gonna be, you get me?
Gonna have to.
Levels.
They got Jota as well.
And he licked it up. Won 2 trophies.
How many goals?
Eat your pizza, bro.
How many goals did he score though? Man, I'm talking about his output. Forget
That's
his little, forget his little tricks and his little... You get
no
me?
look
Like,
passes, cause my man knows, but bare no look passes.
you get me? Like, man, I don't care about all that. It looks good, but
goals.
what have his numbers saying? What?
No, but Liverpool...
Bloody, yeah, McTominay scores,
the
bro.
Liverpool
What does that
front
mean?
three is infamous
15 goals plus each.
for...
Can I interject him here? Seeing as you want to talk about Diaz.
You're an audience member,
Diaz.
but go on.
Hasn't he looked like a duck to water since he's come
He
to
has?
Liverpool?
He has?
So that's just half a season. So I'm saying a full season with the team structured around.
But is it Mane? That's the point I'm trying to make.
What I will say is
Diaz would be good. I'm not saying Diaz is I rate Diaz, but I'm saying, is he gonna do what Mane's been doing, bro?
No,
and I don't think he is.
He would do something in a completely different way, and he's younger.
Yeah, maybe he'll get to that. Maybe Klopp, obviously this is what Klopp's known for. He's known to making these players, turning these players into gems, big players, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe time will tell.
anyway.
But yeah, Man City, I reckon Man City, they're just a different beast, man. And yeah, when you add Haaland to that, I just think De Bruyne is just going to be whipping them, bruv. He's going to be whipping them. And
You already know De Bruyne is looking forward to working with him, because as soon as there was announced, my man's twerking for him and celebrations.
Don't get twisted though. I do think the loss of Sterling, Jesus, Zinchenko, these players they're like fringe players, but they do help.
But they've been replaced. Cucurella's replacing Zinchenko. That Alvarez has replaced Jesus, and they're still in the market to replace Sterling, bro. Pep don't let players go unless they're getting replaced. They got what the hell? They got Haaland.
Yeah, of course they got Haaland.
He's already done being replaced.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. You get
I hear
me?
that.
But yeah, I can't see anyone but City winning it.
I agree. As much as it pains me, I think City are going to get the three-peat next season. If you was to ask me, Liverpool win another league or City get the three-peat, yeah, I'll take City and that three-peat. I'll be real. Chelsea, you need to step in and step up. I'd love United.
Chelsea,
I'd love United to do it, but we're just miles off, innit? Right. So top four. Your top four.
Man City top, Liverpool second, Spurs third,
Whoa.
Chelsea
We'll
fourth.
get onto that. Why Spurs third?
Conte, bro. I reckon this season, Conte and Harry Kane are just, it's gonna be messy, bro. and I'm raw shook. I'm not gonna lie.
You see, me personally, I think Conte is going to get off because you already see him talking about, I didn't sign these players. My man signed. You seen the day Spence got announced and they asked him in the press conference, that's not my signing. And he didn't look happy about it. And man, know what Conte is like, bro. He won the league at Inter Milan. First time in how many years and bounced, bro. He's on no games. And man know what Daniel Levy is like, so I wouldn't be surprised. I do predict him. I don't think he's going to get the sack, but I can see him not finishing the season as Spurs manager next season. So you're saying Chelsea fourth. Do you think you lot are going to like give Chelsea a proper challenge for that?
I reckon we'll be there about. I reckon Chelsea will just nick it. You get me? I reckon it's going to be United, Arsenal, Chelsea battling for fourth.
Right. Okay. I think it's going to be the same as last season. Spurs, City, Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs. I think that's going to be top four next season. As Keem said, I do think Arsenal and United are going to be there or thereabouts, trying to push and get in there. But the managers at this moment in time, they're just too strong. And Arsenal and United as collective clubs, they're just not ambitious enough or spending the peas to get there.
They're spending the money.
Nah, they're not though. For the amount of money that we generate as clubs, we should be spending more than what we're spending now. We should be spending 300 mil. Man will say this isn't FIFA and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter if it's FIFA or whatever else, bro. We can afford to spend that and not be affected by financial fair play. We should be spending that, or we should at least be moving adequate with deals. Just like, look at Barcelona, bro. They got no P's. And forget Barcelona as a household
that's all
name.
Come back to bite them, man, though, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. It's gonna come back to bite them. But they're still doing it. They're still doing it. We can do that too because we have the resources, and we ain't gonna be in no financial problem.
The way you're meant to run the club.
Of course not. They're moving mad. But what I'm saying is,
might please the fans, but in 5 years' time, you're fucked.
If they don't win, I'm hearing if they don't win a trophy this season, with all what's been going on, they're peaked because it's all loans and that. It's all loans and that, but it is one.
Man, I try to hide the sweets and
the live show is killing me off. But yeah, me personally, I don't think we're spending enough. Like me, I'm seeing like, man, you want to walk away 100 mil for Anthony? I don't give a shit about money, bro. It's not my money. If Ajax want 100 mil for Anthony, you can afford it. Run the 100 mil. It's what the manager wants. But I'm not gonna go off on that tangent. Top four, I think it's going to be the same. I think United, Arsenal are going to be there or thereabouts, challenging Chelsea for fourth spot. Spurs for fourth spot, but I think it's just going to be the same. Who's your dark horse to act up next season? Not necessarily push for a top four spot, but, try.
Really, we have to say Newcastle?
Oh. I thought he was going to say West Ham again.
If they haven't really done a lot of business as of yet, but the way they finished the season, I think there was the form team.
There was
second half of the season.
There was a form team.
Had the best form.
Mm-hmm.
So if they continue that on into this season, make a few more additions. Obviously they've signed Sven Botman. That's a good signing. Who else they signed? Nick Pope.
Yeah,
good keeper, decent keeper.
And they're signing one and two little no-names.
If they get a few more players in the mold of like Bruno Guimaraes and them type of players, good players, they could do a little thing this season.
Well, they're trying to get...
I've been hearing better Newcastle getting in the top 6 and all that. I think it's too soon.
Nah, no way, man. Just no way. No way are they getting into the top 6. No way. But they are trying to go for you lot's dream signing. Draxler. You like how many years have you like been linked to my man?
We don't want him, bro.
I know you don't want him, but you get linked to him every year.
We get linked with everyone every year.
Nah, not. You think it's worse than United?
We do, fam, because everyone knows we need players.
But do you think it's worse than United, the players that you get linked to?
What, the standard of player?
No, just do you think you get linked to more players when you look at them like, in for Donny more than United because we get linked to everyone, bro. Everybody.
I don't watch United's links and all that stuff. You get me? So
I don't really see you lot get linked to a lot of
trust
players
me, we
like
get
that.
linked to Bear, man, and none of them come.
Have you like been linked to Zaha again? Yeah.
Bear love, but have we been with Zaha?
That's another one you get linked to every year.
Yeah, we get linked with him because it's like with Arsenal. Oh, I used to support Arsenal. I used to like Thierry Henry growing up. You get me? It's my dream club. You get me? I hear that all the time. Them
The truth is, Arsenal and United, they're just the sleeping giants at this moment in time. But you're saying Newcastle for your dark horses, yeah?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Aston Villa. You know, I'm raw gonna go with Villa still.
Good shout still.
I think West Ham have made some good signings and they had a good season last season, but free Declan Rice. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa have made some good signings. Not really too. The manager's a bit. I don't know. I'm still trying to work out their playing style, but in terms of the players that they've got and what they've added to, I reckon they're gonna try and do a little thing. Right. The next one. Who do you think's going down?
I reckon all the promoted teams going straight back down.
Who got promoted? So Nottingham Forest, Fulham.
And Bournemouth. I think they're all going back down.
Fulham's got Marco Silva. Bournemouth have got Fulham's old manager.
Scott Parker.
And I don't even know Nottingham Forest.
Is it,
I don't know his name. I ain't got a clue what his name is.
I know his name. I forgot though. But he's going down anyway.
Yeah.
I think all the promoted teams are going straight back down.
I reckon Everton are gone.
I considered Everton.
Have you seen
considered
their
them.
signings, bro?
But
And who they've lost as well.
I don't know. I reckon Goodison Park might just get them through it. You get me?
Nah, I think they're gone. I think Everton are gone.
They're gonna flirt with relegation, but I think they'll survive.
I think what's going to keep them up is Lampard getting sacked. Because I don't know what he's doing.
Does he make it to Christmas? Lampard?
No.
I don't think he makes it.
No, he might be the first manager to get the sack. If Watford had come back up in the league, I'd probably say the Watford manager, but I think he might be the first manager to get the sack. I mean, it's not going to be Eric Ten Hag now, is it? And it's not going to be... I can't see no one else getting the sack. Who's going to get the sack really next season? Eddie Howe, potentially, if he doesn't improve on next season, but nah. I reckon Newcastle will stick it out with him while the fans love him. Obviously, the big six managers are not going to get the sack before Christmas, at least, unless it's dreadful. Nah, I think Lampard's going to be the first. He ain't making it to Christmas. First one gone. All right, then. Signing of the summer for you so far?
Haaland. I'm just going off value for money.
That's all you're going off, not caliber of player?
Well, obviously caliber of player, but the value they got him cheap. By his value.
If he never had a release clause, he would have been going for like 1/5. To be fair,
exactly. You can't complain.
Yeah,
especially when you put that next to Spurs paying 60 million for Richarlison. Like City are laughing, bro.
Nah, I agree with you. He was my player, my signing of the season as well. To be fair, Mr. Erling Haaland. Okay, who do you think is going to be player of the season?
I think it coincides with the signing of the season.
You think he's going to be player of the season?
I reckon it's gonna be Haaland or De Bruyne.
Okay.
The supplier, but obviously the Premier League they cleaned De Bruyne anyways. You get me? So it might be De Bruyne.
Right. So, quickly run through these. Young player.
Saka.
I'm going with. I'm gonna get absolutely caned
Don't
for
do
this.
this. Don't do what you think I think you're doing.
I'm
Don't
gonna caned for it.
Don't do it.
For it, but it's
Don't do it.
bro.
Don't do
I'm going for my boy Kenneton, where it started. Jadon Sancho.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Who do you think I was gonna say for
I thought
player
you
of
was
the
gonna
season?
say that, what's his name? Zidane Iqbal.
Are you crazy, bro?
He's gonna say Donny, bro.
Can we get him replaced?
You
ASAP,
man
bro.
have been cleaning my guy on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, you ain't been watching our preseason.
I seen him do one little pirouette.
You've been watching
And
highlights.
everyone's been-
The same way how I've been watching highlights of Martinez keeping Haaland in his back pocket. It's the same highlights you've been watching.
Nah, man, big
But
up the youths, them, but
you get me? Like, yeah, I'm saying Jaden. I'm going for Jaden still. Kenneton where it started. Hashtag you know what's next.
young player of the season.
Young player of the season. Definitely going to be in the conversation, I think. You think it's going to win the Champions League? It's got to be Barcelona with all these signings. Got to be, man.
Champions League. Whew. That's a tough one, you know. Who do you think?
It's a tough one.
I don't think it's gonna be an obvious candidate. I reckon someone's gonna.
I'm just
sneak it.
gonna pick Barcelona.
Nah, I don't.
I'm gonna go with Barcelona.
I don't think
Barcelona or Bayern. I'd love Bayern to win it. Mane leaves Liverpool and goes and wins the treble. I'd love to see that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Barcelona. Right then, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Good to be back, man.
It's been an emotional show. We had the live audience this time, you know. Shout out the live audience.
Big
You
up
get
the
me?
man, then. Big up the man, then.
We've got Simi Stacks in the building. We've got St. Natsamem in the building. We've got why, sir? You know what it is? The person I'm thinking of, I don't even know what his Twitter is. Big RM? Big RM? Big RM is in the building. We've got Marno El Jaffe in the building.
That's house business.
You know, we've even got Sip Shack in the building. Go down to the shops, get your Sip Shacks and that, people. Who else have we got? Oh, we've got cars as well. We've also got Clean Stamp in the building. So guys, if you need your trainers cleaning, go to the Instagram at Clean Stamp. Get those trainers cleaned. You see it, people. We're out. It's been
Bow.
TezTalks.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk.
Go check.
Sending call and banter my team and we banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.